What's going on, guys? So Marty back out again with a weekly Raw Skins videos, and as we can see, it is Halloween, so happy Halloween. Obviously it's not yet Halloween, but October is Halloween, so it is Halloween. If you guys want to get the spooky roll in my Discord, then you've got to change your name or at one of the mods, at me, whatever, to ask for your nickname to be changed to something Halloween themed or something spookier than your current name. So looking at these skins, we've got some pretty cool looking stuff. We've got a fake glow sight AK. I'll talk about that a little more in a bit. We've got a cool new armored double door. We've got a new burlap face mask, new bear rug, new wooden door, new chest, and some new metal gear. So let's get started with the burlap face mask. This is the death mask burlap head wrap, and this is going for $2.90, which is above the standard store price for the old burlap head wraps that have been in the store and clothing in general. And what's unique about this death mask burlap head wrap is that it is, I'm pretty sure now, the only glowing burlap head wrap in the game. So the Shinobi cowl used to glow, but I've recently seen it again in game and it doesn't look like it glows anymore. So I'm not sure if that's just a glitch or the skin actually isn't glowing anymore. Personally, I didn't like that it glowed, but I don't actually think it glows anymore. But overall, the death mask looks really cool while it is glowing. Definitely a unique looking burlap head wrap. And if the burlap head wrap does get slept on, which I highly doubt it will, then it could potentially be some pretty easy stonks, especially if it is not bought up and you sell it in a year's time when Halloween comes back around. This thing should go up in price. But overall, I do think it will get oversaturated. Currently, it is the third on the top sellers, so it's already in a bad spot at the moment. And going for $2.90, which is above what the usual burlap head wraps are at, it is going to make it harder to be investing in this death mask burlap head wrap. So the cheapest burlap head wrap on the market at the moment is 84 cents, and then after that is $3.07. So even though $3.07 would still not be a profitable sale if you were buying it at $2.90 off the Rust Item store and selling it for $3.07 in the community market. So overall, I do think the death mask is going to be a riskier investment, but if you hold on to it, if you do invest in it, if you hold on to it for a year and then flip it during Halloween time, I do think the price of the death mask will go up during that time period. And so I do think it will be a pretty safe long-term investment. As for a short to medium-term investment, I don't think it's going to be a safe investment. Obviously, it is a pay-to-lose skin because you are glowing in the dark while you're prim gear, and that definitely isn't ideal for most players. So overall, it is going to be a riskier investment. You could definitely be picking them up off of the community market for cheaper with a buy order, which is what I would recommend to do in this case, because the death mask is going for $2.90 on the Rust Item store, and I do think within the year's time from now to next Halloween, you are going to be able to get the death mask for cheaper than $2.90 so that you can then flip it next Halloween for more than $2.90 and make some profit. So overall, I will not recommend investing in the death mask as a short-term investment, although as a long-term investment, I do think that it should do all right. So if you are happy to buy and then forget about the skin, I will recommend investing in the death mask. And I also do think it's going to be a cool play skin for people that don't mind having their faces glow in the dark. Alrighty, moving over to the Franken face mask and chest plate. So these are obviously Frankenstein themed, and the metal face mask is actually quite unique, although I'm just going to say it right now. I do think that both of these metal items are going to be in the lower bracket of the metal chest plates and face masks price range on the community market. Luckily, they are going for only $1.45, but there are a lot of more plain or dull looking metal face masks already on the community market, and I honestly do think that this one is also going to fall in that bracket of below center store price. So straight up, I'm going to say I wouldn't recommend investing in them. The Frankenstein face mask is quite unique. I do like that it has the brains on the back. So if these two items do remain at the bottom of the top sellers page, which is where they currently are on day 2, yes, this video is 1 day late. So if the Franken gear does remain at the bottom all week, then yes, I will recommend investing in it, just because it is $1.45, so they are standard store price, which is a safer investment. Although if they do go anywhere really above that, besides the third last item, then I do think that they aren't going to be a good investment. And so for that reason, overall, I'm not going to recommend investing in either of the Franken face mask or the Franken chest plate items, because I don't think that they're going to be very safe investments. And even though they are quite unique items, I don't think that they're really going to be very standout skins, and I don't think that the demand is really going to be there that much for them. If you do invest in them, then definitely buy it off of the community market instead of the Rust Item Store, because I do think they're going to go below $1.45, and I do think that that is the only way you're really going to be able to make any sort of profit with the Frankenstein Metal Gear. So for that reason, I'm not recommending investing in either of the chest plate or the metal face mask for this week. Alright, moving over to the Chained Spirits AR. So I'm just going to say it straight up now. This did have a fake glow sight, so I'm not sure if it has been fixed. I did get a screenshot sent to me yesterday of the author of the skin saying that the dot on the glow sight was removed, so I will have to check that out in-game for myself. You guys will be seeing that probably on screen right now. And to be honest, even if it is, I still don't think this is going to be a pay-to-win skin. It's still a pay-to-lose skin because the rest of the gun is glowing in the dark. You're not going to be hiding from anyone, so for that reason, even if it does have a glow sight, which I'm pretty sure it doesn't, it's still not going to be a good investment for those particular reasons. Overall, also, the AK is glowing. It's going for $5.75, so it is definitely unique because it's glowing. It's also pretty edgy, it's pretty cool. It looks very similar to the Alien Relic, which is definitely a cool thing because that's one of the most expensive Rust skins in the game, but it is going for $5.75. I don't think the demand really is going to be there once it leaves the Rust Item Store and once Halloween ends. I don't think the Chained Spirits AR is going to be making you any money unless you sell it on day one. And if you are selling it on day one, then it means you've already bought skins before watching this video, because this video is one day late. So overall, I won't recommend investing in the Chained Spirits AR. And if you want to buy it as a play skin, I will recommend buying it off of the community market with the buy order instead, because I do think you're going to be able to save yourself a little bit of money and not have to pay $5.75 for it off of the Rust Item Store. Overall thoughts, pretty well made skin, looks pretty cool. Actually do really like the glow, but I also do think that is going to reduce the demand overall for the AK. Overall, it's just too overpriced, and so for that reason, I'm not going to recommend investing in it at all for this week. Alrighty, moving over to the Crypt Armored Double Door. So this is, if I'm not mistaken, the only double armored door that is actually glowing. So this is going to be our first glowing double armored door, going for $4.35, which is definitely above center store price for deployables, but there is only 2 double armored doors on the community market, and the cheapest one is $4.43 and the other one is $13.37. Hello. So overall, the Crypt Armored Double Door, in my opinion, should be a safe investment. If you don't have that much money, I won't recommend investing in it, but if you do have enough money to be buying a $4.35 skin, I definitely will be recommending investing in the Crypt Armored Double Door for this week. Only glow sight armored door, definitely very unique looking door skin, and it is the 3rd double armored door skin accepted in the game. So overall, I do think this is definitely going to have some demand, and I do think that this is going to make you some easy profits, especially as a long-term item. Even as a short-term item, I do still think you're going to be able to make some money, even through the entirety of week 1, as long as there is no second week of new glowing double armored door skins next week. So overall, I will recommend investing in the Crypt Armored Double Door for this week, and I do think it looks pretty cool. Alrighty guys, moving over to the Jinx Wooden Door. So this is obviously a wooden door skin, going for $2.15, which is standard store price, and it's glowing. So standard store price, glowing, unique looking skin. Overall, I do think the Jinx Wooden Door is going to make you some easy profit, and I'm also pretty sure it's like the 5th glowing wooden door skin now. So there's the Growth of Evil wooden door, the Trick or Treat wooden door, the Halloween wooden door, and the Christmas tree door. So overall, I do definitely think that the Jinx wooden door is going to make you some easy profits for this week. There is only a few wooden doors actually below $2.15, and this one glows and is pretty unique looking. So overall, I do definitely think the Jinx wooden door is going to be a safe investment for this week. So for that reason, I will recommend investing in it, and I do think the Jinx Wooden Door is going to be a safe investment for this week. Alright, moving over to the Spirit Board box. So this is a Ouija box themed large wooden box skin, going for the center store price of $2.15, and overall, personally, I'm not a massive fan of it. I just don't like the overall art style for it, and I don't like the simplicity of it. Skin just doesn't go down to my personal taste, but overall you can see in the designs, if you are looking at the Rust Item Store's webpage and looking at the workshop screenshots, you can see that Stabby has made all these pictures himself, and they do actually look quite nice. So overall, the more I look at it, the more I appreciate the detail that he has actually put into it. but I still don't think that the Spirit Board is really going to have a high demand on the community market once it leaves the Rust Item store. It is currently the third last on the top sellers, and so for that reason, I'm not going to recommend investing in the Spirit Board box for this week, and I don't think that it's going to have a very high demand at all. So for that reason, overall, there is only 3 of 12 pages of large wooden box skins that are actually below standard store price. So it isn't really going to be the riskiest investment. I'm still not going to recommend investing in it just because I'm personally not a massive fan of it. And I don't think you're going to be making too much profits off it if you do make profits. I do think that there is better items to be investing in for this week. So overall, for that reason, I'm not going to recommend investing in the Spirit Board box. But if you do invest in it, then your chances still, on average, are high for making profits. As I just said, only 3 out of the 12 pages of large wooden box skins are below standard store price. So overall, either way, I'm still not going to recommend investing in the Spirit Board box for this week, just because I don't think the demand for the skin will be there once it leaves the Rust Item store. Right, moving over to our final skin of the week, we've got the Werewolf Rug skin. This is obviously a bear rug skin, going for $2.15, which is the standard store price for deployables. And currently the item is the 4th on the top sellers, so that is not a good spot for it to be at, in my opinion. I don't think the demand for this skin is really going to be too crazy high once it does leave the store, just because, in my opinion, bear rugs are underrated in Rust and not used as much as they should be for how good they actually are. But at the moment, there is actually currently only 2 rug skins, bear rug skins, on the community market, which is the Panda Rug and the Teddy Bear Rug. The Teddy Bear Rug got oversaturated to the max. It has 139 quantity on the community market, going for $2.11, which is obviously not a profit. And the Panda Rug has 27 on the market and is going for $29. So that is an OG skin, which is why it's so much money now, and also why the quantity is so low. So overall, the Werewolf Rug skin isn't going to perform as good as the Panda Rug, but personally, I do still think it's going to perform better than the Teddy Bear Rug. The Werewolf Rug does have glowing eyes. It is the only glowing bear rug skin, which is definitely a plus for the Werewolf Rug. But overall, I still do think it's going to be a coin flip because it really does depend on whether it gets oversaturated or not. Currently, it is in 4th spot, and I do think that that is definitely pushing the line of oversaturation. If it goes any higher than 4th spot, I'm not going to recommend investing in it. Although if it does stay at the 4th spot or go below it, definitely pick one up because I do think that they can make you some easy money. And I do think that overall they should be a pretty safe investment. So either way, for that week, I am still going to recommend investing in the Werewolf Rug skin for this week. And if you do want to play it safe, then what I would recommend doing instead is buying them on the last day of the skins. And if you really want, you can refund them the next day if they're not performing well. So overall, I will recommend investing in the Werewolf Rug skin for this week. Alright guys, so this is my cart for this week. I got one of everything except for that Ouija board, Spirit Board, skin. I got 3 of the Jinx wooden doors, I got 2 of the Crypt Armored double doors, and I got 2 of the Death masks. It's going to cost me $31.75. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and now we'll move over to the giveaway. Alrighty guys, so this is last week's video. We were going to be doing the Glacial Visage box giveaway. We got 3k subs, so thanks for that guys, and just got to copy this link. This is for all of the people that have commented, so 165 comments, not all filtered by duplicate users. So we'll just quickly paste this in here, and we'll filter the duplicate users, get YouTube comments, wait for that to load, 100 unique comments, 126 in fact, and then we'll go down to the random picker. We'll start that, we'll see what we're going to get, and someone is going to win a Glacial Visage box. The person that won is Echo3611, so Echo 419. Probably the Glacial Visage has a good design. Pretty basic comment, but congratulations, Echo 419 3611. You did win the Glacial box giveaway. All you have to do is comment on this video and just say that you've won it. Say what your Discord ID is or your Steam ID, just so I can confirm that it is you, and that is obviously how I'm going to also send you the skin. So congratulations, and you also have until next week's video to claim this prize. If you don't by that time, then I'm just going to re-roll it, but for now you are currently the winner. So congratulations on winning the Glacial box. Send me a message or comment on this video so that I can send you the skin. Congrats. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and remember, have a skits one.
Why? Why? Why?
Take much longer than that for me to shoot my load.